borrow or cash, but there's nothing to stop us from getting a thrill when we all close our eyes and imagine food, glorious food, hot sausage and mustard. While we're in the mood, cold jelly and custard, peas, pudding and saveloys. What next is the question? Rich gentlemen have it voiced in digestion. Food, glorious food, we're anxious to try it. 3 banquets a day, our favorite diet. Just picture a great big steak, fried, roasted or stewed. Food, wonderful food, marvelous food, glorious food. Food, glorious food, what is more handsome? All swallowed or chewed, still worth the king's ransom. What is it we dream about? What drinks on the side? Our beaches and cream about 6 feet high. Food, glorious food, eat right in the menu. Just loosen your belt, 2 inches and then you work up a new appetite in this interlude. Glorious food, once again food, fabulous food, glorious food. Food, glorious food, don't care what it looks like, but until untrue. Don't care what the cook's like, just thinking of growing fat. Our senses are reeling, 1 moment of knowing that full of feeling. Food, glorious, glorious food, what wonderful if all that why should we be rated to do nothing but fruit? Oh, fruit, logical food, moral food, glorious food, fabulous food, beautiful food, glorious food.
Welcome, Lady Bracknell and Miss Fairfax.
Good afternoon, dear Algernon. I do hope you are behaving very well.
I'm feeling very well, Aunt Augusta.
That's not quite the same thing. In fact, the 2 things rarely go together.
Dear me, you're smart.
I'm always smart. Am I not, Mr. Worthing?
You're quite perfect, Miss Fairfax.
Oh, I hope I am not that. It would leave no room for developments, and I intend to develop in many directions. I'm sorry if we were a little late, dear Algernon, but I was obliged to call on dear Lady Harbury. I hadn't seen her since her poor husband's death, and I must say, I've never seen a woman so altered. She looks quite 20 years younger. I'll have a cup of tea now, and one of those nice cucumber sandwiches you promised me.
Certainly, Aunt Augusta.
Gwendolen, will you come and sit over here? Thanks, Mamma. I'm quite comfortable where I am.
Good heavens! Lane, what are the cucumber sandwiches? I ordered them specially.
There were no cucumbers in the morning, this sir. I went down to the market twice.
No cucumbers.
Yes, sir, not even for ready money.
That will do it. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
I'm greatly distressed, Aunt Augusta, about there being no cucumbers. Not even for ready money.
It really makes no matter, Algernon. I had some crumpets with dear Lady Harbury, who seems to me to be living entirely for pleasure now.
I hear her hair has turned quite gold from the leaf.
It certainly has changed its colour. From what cause I, of course, cannot say. Thank you. I've quite a treat for you tonight, dear Algernon. I'm going to send you down to marry Farquhar. She is such nice woman and so attentive to her husband. It's a pleasure to watch them both.
I'm afraid, Aunt Augusta, I shall have to give up the pleasure of dining with you tonight after all.
I do hope not, Algernon. That would put my table completely out. Your uncle would have to dine upstairs, which, fortunately, he is accustomed to.
It is a great disappointment, and I'm, how they say, a great bore. But the fact is, I have just had a telegram to say that my poor Fred Bunbury is feeling very ill again.
That is
They
very
seem to think
strange.
they seem to think I should be with him.
This Mr. Bunbury does seem to suffer from curiously bad health.
Yes, poor Bunbury is a grateful invalid.
Well, Algernon, I do believe that it is high time that Mr. Bunbury makes up his mind whether he is going to live or to die. This shilly-shallying with the question is absurd, nor do I believe in the modern sympathy with invalids. I consider it morbid. Illness is hardly a thing to be encouraged in anyone. Health is the primary duty of life, as I keep telling your poor uncle, not that he seems to take much notice as far as improvement to his ailment goes. Well, Algernon, if you need to be beside the bedside of Mr. Bunbury, I have nothing more to say. But I would be much obliged if you could ask Mr. Bunbury to not have a relapse on Saturday, for I require you to be there to arrange my music for me. And one does want something that will encourage conversation among others, particularly at this time of the season, when everyone has said practically all they wanted to say, which, in most cases, is probably not much.
I'll speak to Bunbury, Aunt Augusta, if he's still conscious. And I think I can promise you that he'll be all right by Saturday. Of course, the music is a great difficulty. You see, if one plays good music, then people don't listen. And if one plays bad music, then people don't talk. But I'll run over the program I've drawn out, if you will kindly come into the next room for a moment.
Thank you. It is going to be delightful, Algernon, especially after a few exploitations. French music, I cannot possibly allow. People always seem to think it is improper, and either look shocked, which is vulgar, or they laugh, which is worse. Gwendolen, you will accompany me?
Certainly, Mamma.
Don't tell me not to live, just sit and putter. Life's candy and the sun's a ball of butter. Don't bring around a cloud to rain on my parade. Don't tell me not to fly, I've simply got to. If someone takes a spin, it's me, not you. Who told you you're allowed to rain on my parade? How much my band down, I'll leave my drone. And if I'm fan down, your turn at that, sir. At least I didn't fake it, sir. I guess I didn't make it, but whether on the rose of sheer perfection, a freckle on the nose of life's perfection, a Mr. On-Street Hero. I'll march my band out, I'll beat my drum, and if I'm found out, your turn at bat, sir. At least I didn't fake it, hat, sir. I guess I didn't make it. Get ready for me, love, 'cause I'm a comer. I've simply gotta march my heart to drum, and nobody, no, nobody is gonna rain on my
And now, the 6 merry murderesses of the Cook County Jail and their rendition of the Cell Block Tango.
Little habits that get you down. Like Bernie. Bernie liked to chew gum. No, not chew. Pop! So I come home one day and I'm really irritated and looking for a little sympathy. And there's Bernie, sitting on the couch drinking a beer and chewing. No, not chewing. Pop! So I said to him, I said, Bernie, you pop that gum one more time. And he did. So I took the shotgun off the wall and I fired 2 warning shots into his head. He had it coming. He had it coming. He only had himself to blame. If you'd have been there, if you'd have seen it, I bet you would have done the same. I met Ezekiel Young from Salt Lake City about 2 years ago. He told me he was single, so we hit it off right away. And we started living together. He'd go to work, he'd come home, I'd make him a drink and we'd have dinner. Then one night I found out, single, he told me. Single my ass. Not only was he married, oh no, he had 6 wives, one of those Mormons, you know. So then one night I made him his drink as usual. And then, you know, some guys just can't hold their arsenic. They had it coming. They had it coming. He took a flower in its prime, and then he used it, and he abused it. It was a murder, but not a crime.
Now, I'm standing in the kitchen one evening, just carving up the chicken for dinner, minding my own business, when in storms my husband Wilbur in a jealous rage. You've been screwing the milkman, he said, and he kept on saying that you've been screwing the milkman. He was crazy. And then he ran into my knife. He ran into my knife 10 times.
If you'd have been there, if you'd have seen it, I bet you would
Mi quiero chiquillo, mas mayoka angasa. Quiero chiquillo, oh no, problemato, oh anto.
Yeah, but did you do it?
Not guilty! My sister Veronica and I had this double act, and my husband Charlie would travel around with us. Now, for the last number in our act, we did these 20 acrobatic tricks in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, splits, spread eagles, backflips, flip-flops, one right after the other. Then, one night, we were up in the Hotel Cicero, boozing, having a few laughs, when we ran out of ice. So I went to go get some. I come back, open the door, and there's Veronica and Charlie. And number 17, the spread eagle. Well, I was in such a state of shock, I completely blacked out. I can't remember a thing. It wasn't until later when I was washing the blood off my hands, I even knew they were dead. He had it coming, they had it coming, they had it coming all along. I didn't do it, but if I'd done it, how could you tell me that I was wrong? He had it coming, he had it coming, he had it coming, he had it coming. He only had himself to blame. If you'd have been there, if you'd have seen it, if you'd have seen it, I bet you would have done the same.
I loved Al Lipschitz more than I can possibly say. He was an artistic type, sensitive, a painter, but he was always trying to find himself. He'd go out at night looking for himself, and along the way, he met Ruth, Gladys, Rosemary, and Irving. I guess you could say we broke up because of artistic differences. He saw himself as alive, and I saw him dead. The dirty bum, the dirty bum. They had it coming, they had it coming. They only had himself to blame. If you'd have been there, if you'd have seen it, I bet you would have done the same. They had it coming, they had it coming. He only had himself to blame. If you'd have been there, if you'd have seen it, I bet you would have done the same. You pop that gum one more time. This is artistic differences. I bet you would have done the same.
I don't suppose it's of interest to any of you that I have just been awakened from deep, deep sleep by everybody screaming like banshees. What's going on?
I've been speaking with Miss Stillington.
Who the hell is Miss Stillington?
She's in the spare room.
I didn't ask where she was. I asked who she was.
We might look her up in the phone book.
She forgot a latchkey, if you know what I mean.
Go away, Fred, and get me some coffee.
Rightio.
And don't say rightio.
You met her last
Yes,
night
sir.
at a party and told her all about your early struggles as an actor. And then she stayed the night.
I remember her now. She was a darling. Quite mad about her. What did you say her name was?
Stillington? Daphne Stillington?
I knew it was a Daphne, but I hadn't the faintest idea it was a Stillington. How did she look to you?
Restive.
Oh, poor sweet. I hope you were kind to her. Has anybody given her something to eat?
Fred bought her some coffee and orange juice.
What is she doing now?
I don't know, drinking it, I suppose.
Oh, it's awful, isn't it? What are we to do?
She wants to say goodbye and to thank you.
Whatever for?
That, my dear Gary, I am in no position to say.
Why didn't you tell her to dress quietly like a mouse and go on home. You know perfectly well that this place is agony with everybody bashing about.
You might have thought of that before you asked to stay the night.
She had to stay the night. She forgot her key.
The sooner that spare room gets turned into a library, the better.
She's probably sobbing her heart out.
Why don't you go and see?
Hand me a comb and maybe I will. Oh, good God! I look 98!
Never mind then.
In 2 years' time, I'm going to be as bald as a coot. And then you'll be sorry.
On the contrary, I shall be delighted. There'll be far fewer eager, gently bred young debutantes ready to lose their latchkeys for you when you have a toupee perched upon your head, and life will be a great deal simpler.
I will never wear a toupee, Monica, no matter how bald I get. Perhaps when I'm on stage, I might wear a little front piece. But in life, never. I intend to grow old with distinction.
Well, I'm sure that will be a great relief to us all.
Here's your sordid little comb.
Now, do go do a nice goodbye scene, won't you? We have to do the morning mail, and Morris might be here at any second, so get rid of her as quickly as possible. We can't have her hanging around and littering up the place.
I haven't done my exercises yet.
You can do those when she's gone.
I can't go in there in my pajamas. It's like an icebox in that spare room.
The heat is on. It's been on all night.
Very extravagant.
Oh, Gary, I thought I heard your voice.
My dear.
I shall be in the office if you have any need of me, Gary.
Thank you, Monica.
Oh, you won't forget, will you, that at 11:45, we have an appointment with Mr. Roderick to discuss your special broadcast on the 17th.
No, Monica.
Oh, and that at 12 sharp, Morris is coming to talk about which understudies you're taking to Africa.
No, Monica.
Oh, and you've given an appointment to Mr. Robert Moore at 15:15.
I shall remember, Monica.
I'm so very glad. Goodbye, Daphne. I do hope we shall see each other again. Goodbye. Oh, Gary, darling! I'm ridiculously happy.
Oh, my dear. I'm so happy, my dear.
Hester, what has happened to you?
Love, Bill. That's all. You know that thing you read about in your beloved Jane Austen and Anthony Trollope? Love. It droppeth as the gentle dew from heaven. No, that's wrong, isn't it? It comforteth like sunshine after rain.
Rather an unfortunate quotation. Go on with it.
I can't. I've forgotten.
Love comforted like sunshine after rain, and lust effect is like tempest after sun.
Tempest after sun. That would be very apt, wouldn't it? If that were all I felt for Freddie.
In sober truth, Hester, isn't it?
God, Bill, do you really think I can tell you the sober truth about how I feel for Freddie? I've got quite a clear mind, too clear, I've just been told. And if it were only my mind that were involved, but in sober truth, Bill, in sober truth, neither you nor I nor anyone can explain what I feel for Freddie. It's all far too big and confusing to be tied up in such a neat little parcel labelled lust. Lust is not the whole of life, and Freddie is, you see, to me, the whole of life, and of death too. Put a label on that if you can. God, I wish Freddie hadn't drunk all the whiskey.
Would you like to go out?
No. I better stay here and await developments.
What development?
Quite a variety are apt to offer themselves when Freddie's on the rampage.
What made us choose Sunningdale that summer?
It was your idea. You wanted the golf.
You weren't keen, I remember. You would have preferred the sea.
Yes.
You know, you never told me how it first exactly happened.
No. Suppose I didn't. It was the day you were playing for the President's Cup.
Oh yes, I remember.
I came up to the club to collect you to go on to that party at the Hendersons. You were still out playing and Freddie was there alone. He'd been chucked for a game and was bad-tempered. You know, I met him up at the club with the others before, but I never really paid much attention to him. I didn't even think he was particularly good-looking, and the RAF slang used to irritate me slightly, I remember.
He does this for his facts, I suppose.
No, he did it because his life stopped in 1940. He loved 1940, you know, there was some like that. Never truly been happy since he left the RAF. Well, that day you were a long time over your game.
Oh yes, we were held up badly, I remember.
When Freddie and I sat on the veranda talking for at least an hour. For some reason he talked very honestly and rather touchingly about himself, how worried he was about his career, how he felt his life had no direction or purpose. He envied you, the brilliant lawyer.
Oh, that was good of him.
He meant it sincerely. And then, quite suddenly, he put his hand on my arm and murmured something very conventional about envying you for other reasons besides your career. I laughed at him and he laughed back like a guilty small boy. He said, "It's not just a line, you know. I really do think you're the most attractive girl I've ever met." Something like that. I didn't really listen to the words because I knew in that moment when we were laughing together so close that I had no hope. I had no hope at all.
It was the week whereby you insisted on coming up to London with me, wasn't it?
Yes.
The next weekend either. You didn't want to come back to Sunningdale with me.
No.
When exactly?
It was in September. Do you remember I went to London with him to see a play?
But that meeting in the clubhouse was in June.
June the 24th.
During those 2 months, why did you not talk to me about it?
What would you have said to me if I had?
What I say now, that this man you say you love is morally and intellectually your inferior and has absolutely nothing in common with you whatsoever. That what you're experiencing is no more than a rather sordid and simple infatuation. That it's your plain and simple duty to return to sanity at once. And what would you have said to them?
I would have agreed with you, I suppose. But it wouldn't have made any difference.
You know, if we had a child, how much of a difference would it have made?
Isn't reality enough to occupy us, Bill?
Meaning, I suppose, that it would have made no difference at all?
That is not what I said.
You know, it's fantastic to think what was caused by my decision to rat that damn villa.
Oh, don't trouble yourself with that sort of affinity. Freddie and I would have met anyway. I think it's time he went.
Do you believe in affinities?
I believe it was fated that Freddie and I should meet.
As it turned out, a pretty evil fate.
If there are good affinities, there must be bad ones too, I suppose. Don't forget your present, with all the trouble I've been to wrapping it up.
Mum, you're dead.
Hmm?
What's up, Mum?
Nothing, son. Go on and play. Just don't play with those hooligans down at the rough end.
We're not. We're down at the other end, near where the big houses are.
Mickey, come here.
What, Mum?
What did you say? Where have you been playing?
I'm sorry, Mum, I forgot.
What did I tell you about playing over there?
It wasn't my fault, honest.
Then whose fault was it then?
The Indians, they rode up that way. They were trying to escape.
Just don't go playing up there again, do you hear me?
Yeah. You let our Sammy go up there.
Why, Sammy was older than you.
Yeah, but why?
Never mind why. Just go on and play, but play outside the door where I can see you.
Oh, but Mum,
Just go on.
I wish I was a Sammy. Sammy's nearly 10. He's got 2 arms and a catapult, and he's built an underground den. But I can't go in there. I have to stay near the gate, because my mum says I'm only 7, even though I'm nearly 8. I sometimes hate Sammy. He broke me toy car, you know. Now the wheel's gone missing, and the top's broke off, and the bleeding thing won't go. And he said it when he took it, it went dead straight. But you can't say nothing when they think you're 7, even though you're nearly 8. I wish I was a Sammy. You want to see him spit straight in the eye from 20 yards, and every time a hit, he gets to play with matches, and he goes to bed dead late. But I have to go at 7, even though I'm nearly 8. You know, Sammy, he draws nudie women without arms or legs or even heads in the baths when he's swimming. I can't go to the baths. Me mum says I have to wait, because I might get drowned because I'm only 7, even though I'm nearly 8. You know, Sammy, you know what he sometimes does? He weaves straight through the letterbox of the house next door to us. I tried to do it one night, but I had to stand on a crate, because I couldn't reach the letterbox. But I will by the time I'm 8.
Take it like they're losing their mind. You'll never see them frown. They're the nicest kids in town. Yeah, every afternoon you turn your TV on. Yeah, we know you turn the sound up when your parents are gone. And then you twist and shout for your favorite star. And when you practice every sentence in your repertoire, better come on down and meet the nicest kids in town. Nice kids who like to lead the way. And once a month we have our showcase day. And I'm the man who keeps it spinning round. Mr. Corny comes with the latest, greatest, Baltimore sound. So every afternoon drop everything. Release the rhythm right when you can dance it. Forget about your algebra and calculus. You can always do your homework on your phone and bus. Can tell a bird from the down, they're the nicest kids in town. Roll call.
I'm Amber.
I'm Brad.
Tammy.
Thunder.
Rhonda. Scott. Shelly. IQ. Luann.
And I'm Link.
So if every night you're shaking as you lie in bed, and the bass and drums are pounding in your head, who cares about sleep when you can lose in school? You'll never get to college, but you sure look cool. Don't need a cap or a gown when you're the nicest kid in town. They're the nicest, nicest. Oh, they're the nicest, nicest. The sugar and spices, the nicest kids in town.
And we'll see you after this short 15-minute break. Right, let's try this number one more time.
Again, step, kick, leap, kick, touch. 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 Right, that connects with turn, 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 turn. Back, step, kick, leap, kick, touch. Got it? Going on, and back, step, turn, turn, back, step, pivot, step, walk, walk. Right, let's do the whole combination.
How many boys, how many girls? Look at all the people, and all the people. How many people does he need? How many boys does he need? How many people does he need?
I really need this job. Please God, I need this job. I've got to get this job.
Are we gonna have a problem? You got a bone to pick? You've come so far, why now are you pulling on my dick? I normally slap your face off, and everyone here could watch. But I'm feeling nice, here's some advice. Listen up, biatch! I like looking hot, buying stuff they cannot. I like drinking hard, maxing dad's credit card. I like skipping gym, scaring her, screwing him. I like killer clothes, kicking nerds in the nose. If you lack the balls, you can go play dolls. Let your mommy fix you a snack. Whoa! Or you could come smoke, pound some rum and coke. In my poncho in the quarterback. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Honey, what you waiting for? Welcome to my candy store. Time for you to prove you're not a loser anymore. And step into my candy store. Eyes fall at your feet, pay the check, help the cheat. All you have to do, say goodbye to Shamu. That freak's not your friend, I can tell in the end. If she had your shot, she would leave you to rot. Of course, if you don't care, fine, go braid her hair. Maybe Sesame Street is on. Oh, or forget that creep, thinking it might be. Let's go tear up someone's love. Honey, what you waiting for? Welcome to my candy store. You just gotta prove you're not a pussy anymore. And step into my candy store. You can join the team, or you can bitch and moan. You can live the dream, or you can die alone. You can fly with eagles, or if you prefer, keep on testing me and up like her. Whoa, 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 what you waiting for? Heather, step into my candy store. Time for you to prove you're not the lame and step into my candy store. It's my candy store. It's my candy. It's my candy store. It's my candy. It's my candy store. It's my candy store.
Sir, a teacher's rich.
No.
But what about Miss Parry? She's got a massive car.
Well, she might be, but I'm not.
Sir, are you married?
No, next question.
Sir, is this a school for thickies?
Why?
Because whenever we're walking home, all the kids from the posh school, St George's, they ask us if we can add up or if we've got any table tennis homework.
Sir, everyone who goes to that school are snobs. Their dads drive big cars.
And they call us divvies.
Sir, just because they go to that school, they think they're better than us.
And they say our teacher's shit. Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I didn't mean to say that.
Sir, Mr. Basford's sons, they go there, don't they?
Yeah, the twins. Twinnies, they're called. They're right brainy. Sir, do you have a girlfriend?
Not at the moment.
Brilliant.
Sir, do you like it at this school?
Yeah, it's okay. You lot are awkward, but It's okay.
Sir, what do you think is the most important thing for a teacher to do?
Well, I think a teacher should have a good relationship. If he doesn't have a good relationship, he can only ever be a teacher and not a person.
But what about Mr. Basford? He hasn't got a relationship with any of the kids.
Well, I can't speak for Mr. Basford now, can I?
Sir, the bell's gone.
Right, you better go, and go quietly.
She's not a girl with a hunger for fame, face and a name.
don't jump ship, can't fight it like Texas. At least it happens only once in your life. They're singing happy birthday, just wish you could run away. Who cares about a birthday but 39? Hey, and you stay 29. Hell, you still feel like you're 22. Turn 30, 1990. Bang, you're dead. What can you do? What can you do? What can you do?
Near the Broadway, take another pass. Try one more approach before you add a gas.
Friends are getting fatter, hairs on your head are getting thinner. Feel like a cleanup batter on a team that ain't a winner.
Don't fight it, can't strike out, can't fight it like City Hall.
At least you're not alone, your friends are there too. They're singing happy birthday, you just wish you could run away. Who cares about a birthday but 30-90? Hey, can you be optimistic? You're no longer the ingenue. Turn 30, 1990, boom, you passe! What can you do? What can you do? What can you do? Peter Pan and the which way together, never lie. Emerald said he's gone to hell since the wizard blew off his command. On the street you hear the voices, lost children brought to dolls. You're not into making choices, wicked witches, poppy fields or men behind the curtain. Tiger lilies, ruby slippers, blockage, dating, that was not time. They're singing happy birthday, I just wish it all were a dream. It feels much more like doomsday. From 39, it seems like I
about 11 at the cafe. Quiet, eerily so. We always used to play music, read out horoscopes and shrivel crisp packets in the microwave. Used to make the place stink. Then she turned the crisp packet into small keyrings and give them to the customers who were especially polite. One guy in the corner, drinking tap water and using the plug. He should buy something, but it's just nice to have someone around. He's reading. He's quite attractive, actually. Not that he looks at me, even when I purposely drop a cucumber so I have something to bend over for. Even Joe hasn't turned up. Joe's always here at 11, proper old geezer, cockney from the toes up, one of life's good people. Huge teeth, ludicrous grin and a joy that slaps you in the face until you can't help but smile at it. Even the fucking furniture loves Joe. I swear the door voluntarily swings open, even just to give the man an entrance. Suddenly he'll just be there, crash. It almost clatters off its hinges with the force of him. Nothing touches Joe. He's invincible. You can hear him belling, "Hello, sweet pea!" down the whole street before he swaggers in, long white hair blowing behind cut-off checkered trousers, white t-shirt, braces dripping wet from the rain and all. "All right, Magic, what a beautiful morning." I actually can't get over how glorious it is out there. Lucky to live, eh? Lucky to live. I don't know what he does. I just know he comes in at 11. Usually. Find myself watching the door. Didn't realise he was such a regular and booze around, but then it's okay, because I see his silhouette take up the window and I wait for the door to crash open, but today it just flops to the side with a whimper, and Joe limply shuffles to the counter. I'm not prepared for this. "All right, Joe." Yeah, I'm all right, Ducky." "Would you like a tea, Joe?" Yeah, thank you, darling. I'm just gonna be out the back." I make his tea, 6 sugars, take it outside and place it on the little table. He sits and watches the cup steam. "Now, ain't that a beautiful thing?" Don't know what to... I asked him for a rollie. I don't smoke, well, I do, but shut up. "Can I have a rollie, Joe?" "Sugar plum, you can have anything you want. May I have the honour?" "Yeah, thanks." He takes it with his spindly, inky fingers, takes 4 seconds, proper pro. I take it and light it. We smoke. I sit beside him, the two of us on these little plastic chairs. Sort of a gimmicky thing, but really they were cheaper. "You all right, Joe?" "Yeah, it's just people. I love people, but they get me down. Yeah, people are shit." Oh no, my darling. People are amazing. But when will people realise that people are all we got? I feel a bit ambushed. I go inside and wash the coffee machine and bite the nozzle a bit.
dance and you're playing the game now. It's all there is and all there ever was. Emma, let me and you can join the house and show me your hands. Show me those jazz hands. Get 'em up before you shit out of them. Show me your hands. Show me those jazz hands. Or I might be inclined to find nothing. It's too thin. This is guaranteed. If you just give us one last show-stopping number, right at the front and center, a kick line is inevitable. What if we told you a story of how the world became peaceful and just? It wasn't there.